Hey guys, welcome to this video. Yesterday's video, I talked about a new method of creating a complete website, and I actually launched an entire website, irishheritagesites.com. And interestingly, if you do site and then irishheritagesites.com, you'll actually see that a lot of things are already getting indexed on Google, which is normally a great sign. Today, what I'm going to be showing is how you can use Stitch to replace Nano Banana in that process. Not only that, but I've also updated my Claude Code Agents Wizard system to include the Claude Code Directory Builder system. This will basically create an entire Next.js website with the design that we're going to get from Google Stitch. Let's jump into it. Just before we get into things, guys, if you want to join the Skool community, there's a link in the description. All of this is already in the Skool community, and all the prompts and everything that you might need are also there, as well as a hell of a lot of other content. So take a look at the description or the pinned comment if you want to join the Skool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start a new web design. I'm going to say, make me a design for an Irish heritage directory, a website that shows Irish heritage websites, right? And then we can either use Pro, Rapid, or Redesign. I'm going to use Pro for this one, and we'll just hit go here, and then we'll let this run. By the way, guys, if you're watching this video live, I may be streaming as soon as this video goes live. So if you see a little red circle around my YouTube name, that means I'm currently live, and you can jump in and we'll be working on what I'm working on here. I just need an idea for a directory. Okay, so this is the website that Stitch came up with. It's pretty good, but the really, really cool thing about Stitch is that we can actually export this, right? So view code, or you can export the code, right? So if you press copy code here and then go to W3 Schools try its editor, right? W3 Schools try its editor. And then if we just paste this code here, it should look exactly like it looked on the website. So this is the key difference, right? Instead of taking a Nano Banana image and trying to make it into HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, instead what we can do is we can actually do all of that by just exporting the code, right? So we could say design a search results page, for example, and also I would also say design an individual sites page and an index page for categories, for example. And then we'll just let this run. I'll get a complete design for everything, and then we'll move on to the next stage. Actually, for now, let's just jump into the kind of next bit. So this is what I have. I have a Claude Code Directory Builder system, right? So if we do git clone and then this, right, and then a full stop like that, and then git checkout directory builder system like that. And then we should be able to just write Claude here and then use this and all future MCPs in this project, right? And then if we do /agents, we should see Next.js builder, SEO designer, design generator, schema creator, header footer, data generator, right? So that's perfect. Let's just leave here and then let's cancel out and just do -- dangerously skip permissions, the classic. And then basically we have everything we need to create an entire directory, right? So from here, we can say, make me a directory about Irish heritage sites, for example. You can put anything here. It doesn't have to be Irish heritage sites. Whatever you're building, it doesn't matter, right? And what this should pop up with is give me your Gina API key and also a design, right? So this is the system that I'm currently working on, guys. You might be able to understand where I'm going with this. This is an incredibly good system in the works. This is all thank you to the Skool community. I wouldn't be doing stuff like this if it wasn't for the Skool community. So even if you don't want to learn, if you just want to support me and allow me to do these things, please do consider joining the Skool community. If you join just to support me, please message me on the Skool community and say that you're joining just to support me, right? I know that might sound weird. It's just, it's important for me to know if you do join just for the support, right? So I'm just going to keep letting this run. Obviously, you could make this a lot better. This is just a very quick example, right? I do quite like this result though, to be honest with you. I think it does look quite nice. Also, just so you know, guys, if you don't have a design here and you want it to just let it run itself, as you can see here, it says, or should I generate a design for you? You can just allow it to generate a design for you, but I would recommend using Stitch or Nano Banana or whatever method you want to use to actually create the design. Okay, so we can really start to see what's happening here, right? So we have categories, we have the core archives. I'm actually just going to build whatever this is because this isn't what I wanted to build at all. I was thinking more like sites, as in like, you know, castles and things like that. But it's actually made something slightly different that we could release as a slightly different project to the project that we released yesterday, right? So this actually is different enough to be able to do that. So from here, what we'd want to do is we'd want to grab each of these. So view code, copy code, right? And then we paste one, and then keep doing that. So view code, copy code, paste two, and then view code, copy code, paste three, and finally view code, copy code, paste four, right? And then we just hit enter, and then hopefully, right, the time right now is 9:43. I'll be back in a bit and we'll see how this ran. This should theoretically just create an entire directory for us that looks perfect. And then just saying there, guys, another thing you can do is you can put this on redesign and you can say make it more modern or whatever, and it just gives you a slightly kind of better thing using Nano Banana. And then that is still exportable, which is the really, really interesting part about Stitch. That's the big update here. This is the Google Design 3.0, is the fact that you can use Nano Banana to make the design even better and then still export the image. Okay, so we can start to see our first bit of JSON coming in here. These are in the sites directory. I did 25 at a time, so this should create a pretty large amount of content. You can see all of these are all exactly the same JSON, right, which is exactly what you need. They need to be the same JSON, otherwise it won't work. Okay, guys, so first things first, I know that this design isn't perfect, but it's pretty close to what we originally had on the Stitch. But what the really cool thing is, remember, this was only about 45 minutes. I can't remember what time it was when I showed you guys, but look at this. We have all of these beautiful individual pages created. This is the fastest build I've ever seen, literally ever seen. Now, we could just very quickly just say to the AI, this is great, but the design isn't exactly the same as the design I sent you. Please make the design exactly the same, but it's a perfect build. So let's just have a little look through all this, right? So look at the SEO, Irish Heritage Directory, discover your Irish roots. Let's click here. Bunratty Castle and Folk Park, everything you need to know, Irish Heritage Guide. This one here, Hook Lighthouse, everything you need to know. Beautiful. Let's click on Anglican. You can see here we have best Anglican in Ireland. It should say Anglican whatever, but that's fine. Really, really interesting stuff, guys, because obviously the point of this is SEO, right? It's not necessarily to look good, it's to rank on Google. So, really interesting stuff here, guys. I have to say, this is probably one of the better ideas I've had in terms of building kind of an AI generator, right? So we go categories, for example. We could go to Anglo-Norman. This one doesn't have any images. That's fine. It's not a big problem. We just fix that later on. There we go. Coastal fort, best coastal fort in Ireland, top one, whatever. Beautiful. And then this should start to look like the original design a little bit more as well. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. A 30-minute or 40-minute full directory build is now possible using this system. Everything will be in the description, guys. Please consider joining the school if you like this kind of content, because it's only because of the school community that I can sit on a Sunday and work on a project like this. I'll just wait for this to finish and then we'll show you one more time what everything looks like, and then we'll end the video there. Okay, so this is the end result. Again, it hasn't quite got exactly the kind of design that was in the original, but yeah, I mean, this is honestly good enough. From here, guys, all you have to do is say to Claude Code, please help me push this on to DigitalOcean or Vercel, or wherever you want this to sit, and then you're literally done with this entire build, guys, in such a ridiculously short amount of time. We've got breadcrumbs, we've got SEO, we've got everything. I would be pretty confident that this website would rank on Google. And then all you need to do, by the way, to add more pages, right, is add more sites. That's literally it. So we go sites here. If we wanted to add more pages to this website, literally all we would do is add more JSON files, rebuild the project, and it will automatically create new files, guys. That's literally all you have to do. Now, if you're interested, guys, how do I make these projects? You might actually want to know. If you do want to know, let me know in the description, and I'll let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video on how I actually make these projects, right? So, for example, while I was making this, I added a playwright testing phase so that now when you guys download this repo, it will actually automatically test. The other thing I'm going to do is one other thing is that when this code gets pushed to GitHub, the sites, the JSON data files aren't inside the my app, which may be a problem. Let's add a part of the process to the Claude orchestrator to copy the files over to the my app. This should happen just before the playwright testing stage. So this is what I call iteration prompting, right? What I've noticed here in the app is that it doesn't actually have the oh, it does have the data. Never mind. Okay, let's just ignore that. So I would have iterated on that, but yeah, it's already done that because it needs to do that. It's kind of obvious. And yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys. Pretty interesting stuff. I think you'd all agree. If you like this content, let me know, and I will continue making this kind of content. I'm going to leave the video there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching all the way to the end of the video, you're an absolute legend, and I'll see you very, very soon with some more content. Peace out.